What's up, YouTube fam? How's everybody doing out there this evening on a Friday night? Well, I got some good stuff I'm going to bring to you here, and it's really good stuff, I think. I'm going to give you the settings, first of all, in HDR for like a regular Blu-ray player, and I'm going to give you settings for the Xbox One X as well. Uh, and it's basically just a few clicks from each other. And I'm going to tell you how to optimize if you have the Xbox One X. I was watching a YouTuber out there, and he was doing the Xbox One X new update from last year versus his X800 Sony player. Some of you may have seen this video. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. The contrast is a little lower, he was saying, but it was almost pretty damn identical. So I'm going to show you how to really get the Xbox to look almost like a high-end player, and give you the kind of like, let you know that basically if you use my settings, depending on how much of a stickler you are, you really don't need to go out and buy another high-end player. You can still use the Xbox in HDR, and it does have Dolby Vision and in Netflix as well on the apps. But for the actual disc playing itself, I could show you how to really get it tuned in, really get it popping. You're looking at right now the Xbox One X picture. And I'm going to go into the settings right now for both. So we go into settings. And I keep it raw, guys. There's no cutout. We're going to get a bunch of music playing and everything. I figure that's all a waste of your time. So we're going to go into channels, external inputs, and enhanced format, HDMI 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You want to make sure that is in enhanced format. You don't want to use standard. Because if you use standard, you're not going to get the full benefits out of your HDR 4K Blu-ray player, okay? So we'll go out of that. Go into display and sound. We're going to do picture. And we're going to do custom mode, okay? Now, as you can see the picture, let's go out and just look at the picture right now. Again, one more time. Let the camera kind of focus in there. And then we'll go back in, and I'll show you the difference between what's the basic HDR settings like it's on right now for a normal player, and the settings you'll use for the Xbox One X, and save your money on not having to go out and buy a standalone player unless you're super anal like I am and you need a big, huge, expensive player to get absolutely the best picture of all time out there. But this thing looks really good, this Xbox One X, with the new update on it. And you're going to go to custom mode. And of course, in the right hand corner, you're going to make sure your HDR is on, of course. And you're going to go to brightness, contrast, max, gamma. This is what it is on a normal HDR setting that Sony recommends for normal content. I mean, as far as getting the accurate picture as the content creator wanted you to see. Now with the Xbox, because the contrast is just a hair off of a normal player, you're going to want to put your gamma on either 1 or 0. For this particular scene, I like 0. Okay, you guys can see how instantly it brightened the picture up. Because like I said, the contrast is just a hair off on the Xbox One X versus a standalone player, as the other individual is stating on his video as well. And we have a black adjust on low, advanced contrast off, local dimming high, the dynamic range high as well. Color is 58, hue is 0. If you need to pause the video, pause it so you can get the settings and look at them yourself. Color temperature on expert 1. Advanced color temperature, I like it on -5. Some of the Sony TVs run a little bit warmer than others, so I'll put it on -5 so you could get the little bit less warm, a little more cooler by a hair. I'll go out of that and go down to per color adjustment. Sometimes in the yellow, depending on the picture, I may take off the yellow 3 or 4 notches. I don't know if you guys, it's so minute you could barely see it. Okay, but just depending on what I'm looking at, of course. I'll leave the lightness alone, of course. You don't need to mess with that. But that's what I'm telling everybody. Mess with the settings before you take your TV back, because you really could be missing out on a great TV if you're not setting it up properly. Okay. Then we're going to go to clarity. Sharpness, very important. I normally like this about 49 to 50. Okay. And then I like the manual creation into manual. And then the resolution around 45. Now I like it around 40 for a regular Blu-ray player. Okay, but 45, the Xbox One X looks crisp at 45, okay? Maybe even 50 if you want to go to 50. Then you want to go to random noise off, digital noise off, smooth gradation low, motion, there it is, smoothness 1, clearness minimum, video options, auto, auto, auto. Okay? Now, this is the fun part. Live color. With the normal Blu-ray player, that's off, by the way. Not on low, but leave it off. If you really want to have that, your Xbox One X look like a higher end player, look what it does to when you put it on high. Boom. The contrast on high just goes a little bit higher on the live color, and it gives it more of I call it the generic version of the Panasonic HDR optimizer with the live color, depending on the scene, of course. It gives you that generic version of it for some crazy reason. Live color does different things to different scenes and different movies. Some movies you may say, oh, no way, I'm not putting it on. Some movies like this one right here, wow. It really makes the Xbox One X look high end. So there are the settings for both idealistic players. Like if you have we'll say Oppo 205, Panasonic player, Sony X800, LG. Those are the different settings for you guys. Enjoy the settings. It really, really helps the Xbox One X with those little tweaks I put in there for you guys to really make the decision for yourself whether or not you want to buy a new player or you're going to keep the One X and use my settings and have a great, great reference looking display. And also understand, based off of a couple of my subscribers out there, and I appreciate it, it makes the 900F look very good as well. I've had some 900F users. You might use my settings as well. Thank you for that as well, for that information. Much appreciated. And with that said, you guys have a good evening. I'm about to go out and get some grub here and get something to eat and enjoy my Friday evening. And I hope this works out for you guys. We got some more good stuff with the Xbox One X coming up as well. And I think we have another setting for cable again. I think I did cable a while ago. I'm going to do it one more time. I think I missed put it in the description and on the title, and nobody saw the actual setting. So we'll do cable as well. You guys have a good one. I'm going to play a little bit of this hair. Otherwise, I'll get blocked by YouTube. I'll just play a small smidgen of it, okay? Yeah, it looks stunning, guys. It looks stunning. You guys have a good one.